Hello everyone and welcome to a new Exocet video. Today we have here our new flat water program with the Scross and the RS board. Patrice, can you tell me a bit more about the difference between the two?
Well, the difference between the two is here we have a dedicated slalom board with the RS looking for high speed, performance, and favoring also a lot of comfort with a shock absorber, with all the feature that makes it a bit of an exclusive speedboard, speed slalom we would say. On the other side we have the S-Cross. The S-Cross we are looking to have also a lot of high-end performance, but we are also looking for low-end performance, and especially people will have all kind of different options, from putting the foot strap a little bit more inside or outside for more power on the fin. For example, the setup on this one is everything is inside. This board, everything is outside the foot straps, and what it does, it will give you more power on the fin and more also leverage to get higher angle upwind. So the S-Cross also, to differ the two boards, this board will favor high-speed jibing. So you will engage the jibe and the board will stay very stable on the rail. This board you can do a little bit of both, because we have more V under the mast base, which will make it easier to turn at low speed, and the rail to rail will be a lot easier. So there is not so much engagement physically to do on those boards.
Yeah.
Which here, it's not that you will have a more physical board, but you will need to enter the jibe at higher speed, which for different level of people might prove to be more complicated to do.
And then to go a bit more into detail about the RS board, what's the main differences, for instance, compared to last year?
Well, compared to last year, on the volume-wise, length, width, it's very similar. What we did, we stretched a little bit the board towards the outline. So for example, the 1 foot on the tail is exactly identical to last year, but the width of the front foot strap is a little bit less. We are talking like 5 millimeters both sides, but the outline will look a little bit more stretched, giving a lot more control at top speed, and also the board won't get too powerful when it's getting choppy, because typically when it gets choppy, the board will start to roll on the rail and it will prove to be hard to control.
Yeah.
What we did also to improve this control, and especially the high speed, top speed, we decrease the thickness in the tail. And doing so, when it gets rough, people sometimes they will, on a board that is a little bit thicker, will feel that the back knee is going super high, and they cannot handle the board again, and the board always want to go upwind. This board will be a lot easier front foot, back foot, and in a way well balanced for all kind of condition.
And then we have the S-Cross boards. There's two versions here.
Well, we have two versions here. We have the carbon version, which is for people looking for a little bit of a stiffer board, people looking for also performance that is getting close to a RS. And then as a price point, we also have the AST version, which is very convenient for people looking for not a board that will be used all year long, but looking for a very good, nice performing board. And therefore you can also put exactly the same rig setup on both versions.
Yeah. We have with most of the Exocet boards the double density shock absorbers. I see these boards have it as well. What does it do to the performance of the board?
Well, for me, since I'm windsurfing, since my racing days, I always find that if a board is comfortable, you are performing better. Not because it will bring you something extra, but also because you will sail a little bit different. With a shock absorber, you will engage more with the front foot, and by doing so, you are gaining more control in choppy condition, especially in windy condition. It also having the shock absorber on board will allow you to sail a little bit longer, and when you stop, you don't feel like your body is a little bit worn out, you know, and it's easier for the hips, it's easier overall for the body. And I just find these features so useful in terms of comfort, and you don't lack performance, and for me it brings more performance to the board.
Then Patrice, we have here the 71 of the RS. In which other sizes does it go?
So the RS come in 4 sizes. We're starting with the 58. That's not a speedboard, it's not a pure performance. It is a performing slalom board, but it's more like for lighter people, for people who want to blast in a type of diffy wind condition.
Yeah.
And it's a really fast and easy board. The 58 does not have some cutout in the tail, just to prevent the board to roll too much on the tail. And then we will have the 62, including the cutouts, like the 71 and the 85. So all those boards, main feature is also, of course, a shock absorber.
Yeah.
And to give a top control.
Yeah, yeah, all right. And with the S-Cross board, we have the 115, the 125. It also comes in more sizes, right?
Yes, for the S-Cross, we have a little bit of a bigger gap because we are covering a different program. So we will go from 115, 125, that covers mainly the light wind to medium strong, or strong wind with the 115. And then when you want to step up really in light wind, we find that we need to give a bigger gap between the 125, so we are jumping to the 145, which for us, using a 8.4 or a 9.0 on it will prove to be the best option, yes.
Yeah, and then all these sizes come in carbon as well as an AST?
Yes, and that's correct. We will have full wrap construction with carbon and PVC wrap on Pro model, and then we will have monolithic construction with the same shape on the other model.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, Patrice.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching. If you want to know more, please go to the Exocet website, and we see you on a new video.